everybody, it's Kristin and I have some November into December favorites for you. As you know, I think it was October I didn't do, so I did October, November. This is no, you know what I'm saying? I just have some favorites I would like to share with you. Normally when I film my favorites, I use those products on my face. Matter of fact, I don't know a time when I've not filmed that way, but I'm getting sick again. I can't believe it. I just got off a plane 4 or 5 days ago, so it's about time for me to get sick again, I guess. So having said that, I wanted to film while I still felt well enough and could speak well enough to talk about some of my favorites, but you can kind of hear it starting. Anyway, so that's why I don't have the products I'm going to talk about on my face, except for one of them, I think. All right, let's just go ahead and jump in. I have a couple hair things, and I really wasn't sure how I was going to feel about these because they were very expensive. When I hauled them, I talked about how they were definitely a splurge. And this is the Orbe shampoo for beautiful color and conditioner for beautiful color. I really like these, you guys. I used them today. And hopefully you can see there's just a really nice shine to my hair. I feel like my hair is a lot more manageable, especially as things get drier. There's normally a little more static in the air in the winter. And I don't know, I really like how my hair performs. I feel like second day I don't want to say I don't need any, but I don't need as much dry shampoo. I don't know, it just works really well, and I can get almost a third day when I use those. And I notice a difference when I use like the Joico, which I also love, but I can get a third day out of this where I don't feel like with the Joico. And these are very expensive, but they're very concentrated. You don't have to use very much of them. So I just wanted to give those a little bit of a mention. All right, I have two things for the face. One kind of snuck in at the end, and one I've really been enjoying. And so this is the Beauty Junkies Powder Contour Kit. This was sent to me, but you guys know that makes no difference, you know, to me at all, whether I like or don't like a product. So what I wanted to share, what my favorite out of this is this contour shade right here. That's perfect for my skin tone. And then this, oh yeah, here's the highlight. This highlight is so pretty. It's not the one I chose to wear today, but it's very subtle, but does just a nice job. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see there, of brightening things up without being kabam. Now this is more a kabam in your face, but for your everyday use, especially as you guys know, I've been doing lots of travel lately. I pack this and I'm covered. I really, really like this. One of my favorite things about this is that the whole thing in general is that these pop out. So I can take just the two that I want in a separate little Z palette and I'm good to go. And you can order, I believe now, you can order just the individual pen. So if you just wanted to try that highlight, and for the record, that is called Sand. This highlight right here is called Sand. All right, the other face product that kind of jumped in at the end here, a subscriber of mine sent this to me, and I'm not sure if it's okay for me to say her name, so I won't, but it's a little sample, and it's by Japanesque, and it's a blush called Velvet Touch Blush in shade 02. It just has, it's hard for me to describe. It's like a soft peach. Ignore. I mean, seriously. Last time I filmed a video, I think I had my Christmas tree attacking me. I don't even know what that was. It's so pretty, just stunning. I wish I would have this on for you guys today. I will wear it in a video soon for you guys to see, but like I said, I didn't realize I was going to film today when I started throwing on makeup. Now, this is something else. Actually, a subscriber sent this to me as well. I've gone back and forth on purchasing this, and I was just about to do it, and she messaged me and said that she had sent it to me because I apparently hadn't done it quickly enough. I know the whole world has been talking about this, and this is the Modern Renaissance palette. I have quite a backup of palettes at this point to do a 4 Looks 1 palette with. This one, the Mario, if people still want that. I feel like there's another one. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the two of these. Anyway, so I've only done a few looks out of here, but my point in mentioning this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows are really good. You know, for me, it started out just with the pink champagne, which I'm sure you will see in my end of the year favorites. And then I got the Modern Renaissance, or excuse me, the Mario palette. Loved that. Got this. Love this. I'm just really impressed with those shades. I find them to blend very nicely and not get muddy. I've heard some people say that the Mario palette gets muddy, and I don't find that at all. So anyway, I really, really like that. I want to thank again both of the subscribers that sent me those things. I love. I did not have any lip loves this month. And so we're going to skip right over lips and go to the other product, the glowiness that's on my cheek. So I am really surprised. I do not normally appreciate a creamy sort of highlight product. I had tried, I can't remember, Benefit's Moon Glow or something like that. I just didn't love that. I can't remember. That's probably still not the name of it. But in a random package that I showed in a haul not that long ago, Algenist had sent me their concentrated luminizing drops in 3 different shades. The one that I'm wearing today is the one in Rose or Rosé. It does have a little at the end, so I think it's actually Rosé. You guys, these are so pretty. So for me, I feel like it gives that kind of, you know, kabam highlight, but a more softer blended in kabam highlight. I don't like when I see a highlight and it's, you know, meant to be kind of in your face, but it's not blended, and I don't know. But these blend in so nicely, and you can do them right on top of, you know, your powder blush, which is what I did today. You can also mix it in with some foundation and do it that way. Love that. So I've shown you before the 3 shades before, but there's Rosé, this is the shade in Pearl, and then this is the shade in Champagne. And again, they sent those to me, but there's no, they could care less whether I talk about them or not. There's no strings attached. I'm just showing them because I really like them. And if you, I feel like the sample I got of the Cover FX ones were a little too much in my face. The metal ones, I don't know. Anyway, so let's move on and talk about the brush that I applied them with. So I've used the e.l.f. Small Stipple, and that does work, but I find that I prefer this one, and this is the MAC 159. So it's more of a flat dual fiber brush, a little bit smaller than, you know, I'm trying to think of one to compare it to, but it's smaller than a normal dual fiber, obviously. But what I like about this is that, you know, you can kind of dot on the small amount that you want, blend it in, but I just find it's kind of this sort of motion and more like that sort of motion. Oh boy, this is like the worst favorites of life, but I feel like it just works really well to blend in that product. I will try to do that, use those and to get ready with me soon so that you guys can see those. All right, and lastly, I just have a couple of brushes and then one random. This Tom Ford brush, I got this a long time ago, well, no, earlier in the year. It's the number 12 brush, and I think May, maybe, I don't know, and it looks like this. I just had to get ready with me that I think is up by the time you've seen this, and I talked about this. I got this and I was like, oh, mine isn't shaped right. Like I thought that something was wrong with mine, but no, that's how it's supposed to be. And this works perfectly for inner corner to, just because of that angle, it just sets right in there, and we'll brush that. Then you can move to the other side. It also works perfectly, I have to do this so I don't poke myself in the eye, to kind of sculpt underneath your brow bone there. Really like this brush. I know these are pricey, but just, you know, it's too late. I was going to say you could use your 25 off of whatever, but I think that's gone by the time you've seen this. All right, lastly, this is a rediscovery. This is my Bobbi Brown blush brush. You know what? I probably could have talked about the Rockateur as a blush, but I've talked about that before, Benefit Rockateur. And my favorite blush to apply that is this Bobbi Brown blush brush. And I broke this out at some point in the month or the end of last month to use that blush, and just have, you know, continued to wash it and use it, wash it and use it. I just love this. I just feel like it blends very well. It's big. It's large and in charge here, but it's I'm always looking here so that I don't smack myself, so you can see how big it is too. So this, it just blends very nicely. It's not meant to be a precise sort of blush application, obviously. But, you know, if you have a ginormous head like I do. All right, lastly, this is so random. I can't even with myself. I have it broken down because I finished it. But this is the Nature Valley Baked Oat Bites. It's cinnamon. You guys know my love affair for cinnamon. Cinnamon Baked Oat Bite cereal with a hearty crunch and a light sweet drizzle. I really like this. If you like Cracklin' Oat Bran, you will like this. So this is what it looks like. And it says 11 grams protein with milk, but if you just eat it by itself, which is how I do, I'll just eat it dry. There's 7 grams of protein in 3/4 of a cup. And that's really good for cereal. So I just thought I would give it a mention. All right, so on the rest of my face, I still have L'Oreal Pro Glow. And the Pure Minerals 4-in-1 Powder Foundation over the top of that. I have the Giorgio Armani Cheek Fabric in number 506 as my blush. On my eyes today, I have the Natasha Denona number 4. Yes, number 4 palette. And I just have this all over my lid. This in the crease, which is much lighter. It applies much lighter than it looks there. This on my inner corner. And, oh, I also took this beneath my lower lash line. And then on my lips today, I have the one of the Doll 10 duos. This is the one in, the gloss is in, whoops, is in Miss Bliss. And the lipstick is in Dollcode. So it looks like that. And you can see what the gloss looks like. And I think that that is it, my friends. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great holiday season. And in everything that you do, be beautiful. Bye.